We were overseas and we were returning back to the United States for a domestic separation. It was my wife and I. We both were tandem foreign service officers, and we had two dogs. We were able to use TDY Rentals to help us find a location, settle into a nice temporary lodging, and also provide us with furniture down the road that was able to eventually furnish our place. We actually are closing on a house this week, so we're looking forward to moving that furniture and other effects over. We paid TDY Rentals up front, and then we submitted our voucher to Department of State at the beginning of July. And then about 2 or 3 weeks later, we received payment. There were no questions really asked about our invoice in that case. But contrary to other fees and payments, sometimes they can be very nitpicky, but this one is pretty drama-free. I think mostly it was the ease and flexibility to accommodate our pets. A lot of other places, especially in the location that we ended up in, the city was rather small, so there wasn't a lot of the normal chains for hotels and housing. And as you may well know, Airbnb and other kind of Vrbo kind of places don't qualify. And so, TDY Rentals is really helpful in finding a place that was able to accommodate pets, which was a big thing for us. We're able to leverage our per diem for HSTA to furnish our temporary lodging with brand new items that we wanted and thought was very convenient. And then at the end of our stay, when it came time to liquidate those furnishings that TDY Rentals provided, I had the opportunity to purchase them at 75% off. That was really convenient to help us furnish our new home, which we are closing on this week. Going into HSTA and into the uncertainty that we were going into this move, we had a lot of concerns and lots of risks. We're moving to a new place, looking at new jobs. We didn't know very much about where we were ending up, and working with TDY Rentals was really helpful. Being able to find temporary lodging that was that was one issue that we could check off our box and not have to worry about. And so that was really useful. And then once we were able to find our permanent house, not needing to wait for our HHE to arrive, which months later still has not yet arrived, but we have some furnishings right now to be able to use. That was really helpful too. Our experience has been great. It was very smooth working with Joel and others at TDY Rentals. He was really helpful finding us the lodging, finding us the furnishings. There might be some concern about the invoicing and payment, but that was smooth in our experience. We didn't have any questions whatsoever. It was just as if we had another TDY or travel and submitted an invoice, and it was accepted and paid quickly. Yeah, we out of the furnishings, one of the things that we got was a modular sofa, which was really helpful. It's just in single pieces. You're able to configure it for different spaces, so that was really helpful for our future home. It was more flexible, more adaptable than a fixed, big sofa that may or may not fit in a certain space. I would give it a 10 out of 10 for sure. The only thing I would add is, it was great working with them. To take some time to look at the options that are out there, and they'll work with you about it.